powered through, Dale, from the 4th restart spot.
Yeah, you can see he's been great in getting his car up to speed all day long on these restarts. But what am I mean, they're 4 wide going into turn 1. We talk about there's a lot of grooves here, but that's just a bold move, willing to throw it out there and trust your abilities and your race car to get the job done when it mattered the most.
Any thought that maybe he can be that bold because he's got wins? And he will see the green flag. It goes, and this is overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Allgaier gets free. They're still 3 and 4 wide behind him. Jones gets a little slippery. Here comes Christopher Bell.
Boy, got into the back of Allgaier right there. He's going to try to go to the bottom.
Bell to the inside. Can he make the pass complete? Slides up the track. Allgaier's going to hold the spot there side by side, coming to the final lap. White flag. Bell has the advantage now. Allgaier loses grip. Christopher Bell the lead down the backstretch. Christopher Bell through turns 3 and 4. Here comes Justin Allgaier. Oh, spinning behind, but they're coming to the checkers. Christopher Bell will win 3 in a row. The first driver to do so as a regular in the Xfinity Series since Dale Jr. back in 1999. What a finish. And Jones gets it righted. And Allgaier with a little nudge saying, hey, buddy, you earned that.
Wow. That's about all I can say about that. What a great drive from that 4th spot on the restart there.
He didn't seem to know how he was going to do it, did he? When we talked to him?
He just went by the seat of his pants right there and just wherever the opening was. When he drove it down into turn 3, coming to get the white flag, and was able to really keep it off of Justin Allgaier. There may have been a little contact, but that's short track racing. That was just unbelievable drive. Win 3 in a row.
And the celebration begins. He's getting good at it, by the way. Think what he's done in the last 3 races. Wins at Kentucky over Daniel Hemrick and Kyle Busch in the race. Wins at New Hampshire. Brad Keselowski won a stage and had the lead late in the race. Bell had to find a way by on the flat mile. He did it. And today survives an overtime or several and comes from 4th to 1st in the final 2 laps to see this picture. These fans know they're racing too.
You know, I appreciate a lot of things about him, that the talent that he has, the job that he does on the racetrack. We put him in a tough spot a while ago under the red flag situation. He just lost the lead. It looked like that maybe a race that he had well in hand. He took the time. Was he dejected? Yeah. Did. But he gave us an answer, talked to us, and you don't get that in other sports. You're not able to go in and get with the players at that time. As you can see, Justin Allgaier there, I'm sure a little disappointed he wasn't able to hold the lead there. But Christopher Bell went back and did the job.
Puts the steering wheel back on, and he'll head toward victory lane.
You can see everybody getting their tires cleaned up, ready to go. Brandon Jones actually got a good restart right with Justin Allgaier right here.
Bell was with the car that's supposed to fire first. Contact right there.
Yeah, and that probably made Justin Allgaier spin the tires a little bit, but he drove it off in the corner and had the lead with no problem.
Bell right there was the little bit of contact. And this is the final lap coming to 1 to go.
Yeah, a lot of contact, just like you would have thought. Photo finish if that would have been the last lap right there.
And then he finishes the pass here down the backstretch. The crossover to the inside, and the clearing here was the big moment. So Allgaier ends up 7th. He's with Brendan Gaughan. Second, he's with Brendan.
Yeah, you know, Justin, you made me look like a genius to start before, but the joy of victory and the agony of defeat. First restart was absolutely amazing. Second one, what happened out there?
Well, unfortunately, just we took off there, and the 20 got to my rear bumper, and had me lifted up at the start and then lifted up off of turn 2 and then tried to put me in the fence. And yeah, I'm salty, you know, unfortunately. I watched the deal a couple weeks ago with Kyle, and you know, it's cool to watch. I hope the fans here that were here got their money's worth. But you know, at the end of the day, I felt like we'd raced clean all day, and I hadn't touched him all day, and we raced really clean here in the spring. And it's just disappointing to get run over like that. But you know what? Hats off to these guys. Everybody at Junior Motorsports has done a great job. This Precision Tank Camaro was fast today. We struggled a little bit early. I know that Christopher definitely had the best car, but you know, we did what we needed to do there at the end and capitalized on it. And you know, it is disappointing. I mean, you know, as racers, we're disappointed when we finished second. I just never had an opportunity to get back to him like Kyle did to Kyle. So we'll see. You know, it's a good day at Iowa. 1 and 2, the 2 races here. So I know social media is going to blow up. They're going to hate me for being mad at Christopher, but it is what it is.
Well, from my standpoint, made it fun for the fans, and it was a great job by Justin in the end.
Gracious in defeat. There's the winner getting out of his car. We'll talk to him in victory lane when we come back.
It's going to be a big celebration, too. These guys sat there.
Welcome back to Iowa Speedway. We're here in victory lane with Christopher Bell. He's going to be getting out here soon. 3 in a row in the Xfinity Series for Christopher Bell. There's the splashes of water, the confetti. Let's find out about that final restart. A hug from the girlfriend. A little kiss, too. Chris, take me through that final restart and getting by the 7 Justin Allgaier.
When it's your day, Parker. I'll take him any way I can get him, man. And, you know, our Rude Camry was really, really good. And just thankful that we were able to get Rude in victory lane. This is their first win. All these Camrys are made in Georgetown, Kentucky, here in the United States. So it's special to win for these guys. But I'll tell you what, that long run there early in the race, the 00 was able to kind of get out on me. And we were really equal, but I thought he might have been a little bit better. And then my crew chief, Jason, just kept making the car better and better and better. And just praying for no yellow there on that long green flag run. And when it came, just came time to execute on restarts and let one get away on me. But this thing was so good, I was able to come from the second row and get there.
And you're the first Xfinity Series regular to win 3 in a row since 1999 when Dale Jr. last did. What does that mean to you?
It's pretty cool, man. I'm just kind of speechless. You know, these races are really hard to win. And growing up sprint car racing and midget racing, you don't have pit stops. You don't have long races like this. And it's been really difficult for me to wrap my head around how to run these long distance races. And thankfully with the great people behind me like Jason and spotter Tony Hirschman wasn't here with us, but I had another great spotter, Al, on top of the roof today. So those guys take good care of me and make sure I keep my head on for all 250.
Do you feel like that pass on Justin Allgaier was totally clean, fair?
I mean, I haven't seen it, so I don't know, but spotter was yelling clear, and if I'm clear, then it was clean.
If he's clear, then it's clean, guys. I agree with him a little bit.
I like the way you looked at it. When it's your day, Dale.
Yeah, you never know. But he fought back hard. You know, he could have given up. He could have said, hey, I gave that away, but he did a great job of coming back and great short track racing.
Playoff picture looks like this. Bell's name stays atop with those 4 wins, and look at the playoff points. Big gap, 24 back to Allgaier with 8.
Yeah, he's setting himself up nicely to make a run through the playoffs. But not that we expect him to have any problems or anything like that, but others have got work to do. They see who they have to beat for this championship now.
Chastain with a career best finish of 4th today, in 12th and 40 above the cut line now. So we discussed the pass, and Dale, you take a look at it. What say you?
Okay, yeah, that's a good run that he got off the corner there. Yeah, bump again, and but you know that's down the straightaway. So even though it's a little unsettling, yeah, he comes up. He thought that he might be able to drive in far enough to get the slide job done. Wasn't able. A lot of contact here down the straightaway. That's between 2 drivers, and you know, again, this is short track racing. You know, that's what you do. You know, I guarantee you if Justin Allgaier, and I understand him being a little upset. Hey, when you don't win, you're upset. You should be mad. But if Justin Allgaier's in the same position, he's going to do the same things in that situation. So it's just a matter of which side you're on. Christopher Bell's the one standing where everybody else wanted to be, and that's in victory lane, getting all the accolades.
Well, and Justin was willing to acknowledge that the fans loved it just like they loved that Kyle and Kyle battle in New Hampshire last week.
Oh, absolutely. And if Justin Allgaier had got out of there and not been disappointed or mad about the way that it turned out, then, you know, I would have questioned him. But he's got that in him. He's going to be that.
Brandon Jones ended up 12th after all that. Here was the battle for third. And the 21 of Hemrick slides up the track and gets into him.
Oh, it got really, really loose getting down there. I don't think there was any contact. He was racing to 18 here. Yeah, there's no contact. He just tried to get in there a little far, and the car, he got on the scene there and got really, really loose. And unfortunately, two drivers that had run around and inside the top 5 all day long end up with bad finishes.
Hemrick unofficially